What did you find in your wrestling transferred over to folk style from all the freestyle and Greco training that you did?
Definitely like my turns. I would say my turns on top. My positioning for my gut wrenches taught me where to put like my bottom knee and have my shoulder on their back for tilting. And then on top, and then I'd say overall too, just like your positioning. You know, Greco, you have to be able to hand fight, get to like upper body ties. So if you transcend those to folk style, you know, it's basically the same thing. You're just in your stance more. And then freestyle, what helped me is my finishes definitely, because in freestyle, if I was gonna take a shot, I knew I had to finish right away, and so I didn't get tilted or anything. And then that helped me in folk style because I still had that same mentality, so I would avoid, you know, getting into scrambles and the kid funking me.
Now today you were sparring with some of the guys, looked really good. Talk about the last year, just finished up that year at Wyoming, just talk about the support you've got there and how they've continued to bring you along.
Wyoming's done a really good job with me. Just like support-wise, if I'm ever feeling down a day, you know, they never hesitate to ask if I'm doing okay or anything like that. And so like mentally they're always there for me. And this year, like wrestling, I haven't really been on the mat with a lot of the guys on the team. Coach Branch wants me to come in and work out when nobody's around. Just get Drake Foster's, who I've mostly been working out with. He's the same grade as I am and the same weight, so it works out perfectly. And he just wants me to grab him, and then when nobody's around, just go and get back on the mat. So I think that helps me a lot when I'm just going in there and sparring. I'm not overthinking too much. I'm just trying to get a feel for what I can and I cannot do anymore. That's just my experience, my short time on the mat so far since I've been back. That's what it's been about, is just feeling what I can and I can't do. So this last year, otherwise, yeah, that's about it for the wrestling part.
So kind of specifics with the wrestling, you're a right leg lead most of the time, so how have you changed it up? Have you found new moves that you can hit, things that you weren't able to hit before?
So yeah, I'm a right leg lead before, and I watched some Robles matches because that's where I wanted to start off first, was my stance. So I watched him, and he kind of tucks his leg like underneath and he's sitting on it, but when he goes to attack, he goes onto his knee and he'll like use his toe to push off. So I've emulated that for getting like to shots. And I can still like hit a sweep and then cut the corner. I still have a good feel for that. If I get to a high crotch, I'm cracking down, and I was always comfortable in that position before. I know where I'm at there. If anything, I figured out what I think, something that I could do that I didn't think I could was still like duck under people. I just have to set it up right. If I put my head on their shoulder and kind of like use it as a brace, I can still duck under people. But as for, you know, knowing what doing moves that I haven't really done before is, I never was really good in the front headlock position, defending it. So I'll have to do a lot more sucker drags and dumps